Excellence isn't a product of luck or talent, it's born from energy. The relentless force that fuels your passion sharpens your focus and powers your every action. When your energy aligns with purpose, excuses vanish and limits dissolve. This is the spark that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Today, ignite your inner power. Harness your energy with intention and watch how every challenge becomes an opportunity, every setback a lesson, and every step a stride toward excellence. Energy drives excellence. Own yours and rise. Energy is the invisible currency of excellence. It powers the ambitions that keep you awake at night, the drive that pushes you beyond limits, and the focus that turns goals into reality. But energy is more than just physical stamina. It is the lifeblood of purpose, the fuel of passion, and the compass that guides every action. Without energy, dreams remain dormant, efforts falter, and progress stalls. The truth is, excellence requires more than intention. It demands an unwavering commitment to cultivating and channeling your energy toward what matters most. Every person faces moments when energy wanes, when motivation fades, fatigue sets in, and distractions threaten to derail progress. These moments are deeply human and universal. You know the feeling well, the afternoon slump that steals your focus, the mental fog after a long day, or the overwhelming sense that there is never enough time or strength to pursue your goals. It's in these struggles that the battle for energy becomes personal and profound. Your daily experience of managing energy is intertwined with your deeper human needs. Rest, nutrition, emotional well-being, and mental clarity all play essential roles. When these needs are neglected, your energy becomes fragile, scattered, and inconsistent. Yet, when nurtured, your energy flourishes, empowering you to take bold steps, sustain effort, and maintain resilience in the face of adversity. The cultural context around energy and excellence is rich with wisdom. Across societies, we honor those who work tirelessly, who persevere through hardship, and who dedicate themselves fully to a purpose greater than immediate comfort. These values of quiet strength, discipline, and perseverance resonate deeply, reminding us that excellence is earned through sustained effort and aligned energy. The stories of visionaries, leaders, and heroes throughout history illustrate this timeless truth. Energy focused with intention transforms potential into achievement. Eric Thomas's life exemplifies this principle. Known for his electrifying presence and unwavering drive, Eric's journey from hardship to global inspiration was fueled by relentless energy aligned with clear purpose. His message cuts through excuses and complacency, urging you to harness your own inner power. He teaches that energy is not infinite, but it can be optimized, disciplined, and directed to overcome obstacles and ignite excellence. Your own story reflects this struggle and opportunity. You have felt moments when your energy was boundless, when passion and purpose converged to create unstoppable momentum. You've also faced times when exhaustion, stress, and doubt dimmed your light, threatening to derail your progress. These experiences are not failures, but natural cycles of human vitality. Understanding how to cultivate and protect your energy is essential. It starts with awareness, recognizing the sources of your energy drains and boosts. Environmental factors, emotional states, physical health, and mental habits all shape your energy landscape. You learn that energy management is not about working harder, but about working smarter and living holistically. Purpose becomes the anchor that stabilizes your energy. When your energy is aligned with meaningful goals, it transforms from scattered effort into powerful action. Purpose provides clarity, ignites motivation, and sustains you through inevitable challenges. It is the reason you get up early, the fire behind your perseverance, and the source of your resilience. Yet, aligning energy with purpose requires discipline and intentionality. It means creating habits that nurture your body and mind, regular exercise, balanced nutrition, restorative sleep, and mindful practices that clear mental clutter. It means setting boundaries to protect your focus and saying no to distractions that soften your vitality. This disciplined stewardship of your energy is the foundation of sustained excellence. The journey is not without challenges. Modern life bombards you with stimuli, constant notifications, endless choices, and competing demands that fracture your attention and deplete your energy. Stress and burnout loom as real threats. Navigating this environment requires not only physical stamina, but emotional intelligence and mental resilience. Culturally, the value placed on rest and recovery varies, sometimes clashing with the glorification of hustle and nonstop productivity. Balancing the demands of achievement with the necessity of self carries a nuanced and critical part of cultivating energy. True excellence honors both effort and restoration, recognizing that sustainable success comes from harmony, not exhaustion. Your mission, therefore, is to become a guardian of your energy, a conscious leader of your vitality, to recognize that excellence is not an accident, but a deliberate outcome of aligned energy and focused effort. This requires courage to change habits, to prioritize what truly matters, and to embrace a lifestyle that honors your whole self. As you embark on this path, remember that energy is a dynamic force, sometimes abundant, sometimes scarce, always needing attention. It calls for balance, patience, and commitment. Your story is one of learning to listen to your body and mind, to respond with care and discipline, and to channel your energy into the pursuit of excellence. This is your invitation to ignite your inner power, to nurture your vitality, and to lead with energy that drives not just success, but fulfillment and purpose. The road ahead may be demanding, but with aligned energy, every step becomes a stride toward greatness. Your life's work begins with the simple yet profound act of tending to your energy. Through this, you unlock the door to excellence and to the extraordinary potential that lies within you. The journey to excellence, fueled by energy and vision, is rarely a smooth path. Instead, it is a winding road riddled with challenges that test your spirit at every turn. This conflict, the friction between your aspirations and the realities that threaten to derail them, is the crucible where your true character is forged. It is here that your inner battles rage, societal pressures mount, failures sting, discipline is tested, and silence becomes both an adversary and a sanctuary. Inside your mind, the tension often begins subtly but grows rapidly. Doubt seeps in quietly, whispering poisonous thoughts. You're not enough. You'll never make it. Why bother trying? These insidious voices find fertile ground in moments of fatigue, loneliness, or frustration. They exploit your vulnerabilities and magnify every setback, transforming minor obstacles into seemingly insurmountable barriers. This internal war is exhausting and relentless, threatening to sap your energy and erode your resolve. You grapple daily with this battle. It isn't simply about external circumstances, but about the relentless voice inside that questions your worth and capability. The contrast between your potential and your perceived limitations creates a painful tension. You long to push forward, but fear and self-doubt threaten to paralyze you. This conflict is raw and deeply personal, striking at the heart of your identity and your dreams. Yet, the internal struggle is only one part of the equation. Outside forces add complexity and weight to your journey. Society often resists those who dare to lead with vision and energy. It favors conformity, cautions against risk, and values comfort over challenge. You encounter skepticism and doubt not only within, but from those around you, friends, family, colleagues, who may question your ambitions or caution you against failure. Their concerns, sometimes born of care, can feel like invisible chains that bind you to a life of mediocrity. Cultural norms may also clash with your drive. In some communities, relentless pursuit of personal excellence might be viewed as selfish or disruptive. Expectations to maintain status quo, prioritize stability, or avoid discomfort can create tension between your internal desires and external pressures. Navigating these conflicting values requires courage and conviction. You must decide whether to conform or to lead boldly with your vision, despite the resistance. Failures and setbacks strike with a brutal force that can shake even the strongest spirit. Every project that collapses, every opportunity missed, every harsh critique delivers a blow to your confidence. Failure is not a simple event. It is a heavy cloud that drapes over your mindset, making it difficult to see beyond the present pain. Frustration mounts, disappointment deepens, and despair threatens to swallow your hope. These emotional wounds test your resilience and commitment to your mission. The sting of failure is compounded by the pressure to succeed quickly in a world that celebrates instant results. The narrative of overnight success saturates media and social platforms, creating unrealistic expectations. When your progress feels slow or invisible, the temptation to quit grows stronger. You question whether your hard work is worth it or if you're simply fighting a losing battle. Discipline emerges as both savior and tormentor in this conflict. It demands unwavering commitment to daily effort, waking up early, making sacrifices, and resisting distractions. Discipline is the backbone of sustained energy and focus, but it also requires a level of self-control that can be draining and isolating. The silence of solitary effort can amplify doubts, making you question whether the sacrifice is justified. This silence, the long hours spent alone with your thoughts, the quiet moments between setbacks and breakthroughs, can be a double-edged sword. It offers space for reflection and growth, but also invites loneliness and fear. It is in these silent battles that your inner strength is both tested and strengthened. Learning to navigate this silence, to embrace it as a source of clarity rather than despair, is essential. The moral choices you face throughout this conflict shape the trajectory of your journey. Will you give in to excuses and distractions, or will you hold yourself accountable? Will you choose immediate comfort or long-term growth? These decisions reveal your values and define who you are becoming. Leading with vision and energy is a path of integrity, aligning your daily actions with your deepest purpose, even when it's difficult. Self-belief is the foundation upon which all else rests. It is both fragile and fiercely essential. Doubt seeks to undermine it, convincing you that you are not worthy or capable. Yet, belief in yourself fuels persistence, courage, and creativity. Rebuilding and sustaining self-belief requires intention, patience, and kindness toward yourself. Celebrating small wins, learning from setbacks, and surrounding yourself with support nurture this vital flame in the midst of conflict. Dialogue, whether internal or with trusted mentors, becomes a lifeline. Expressing your fears and frustrations, hearing encouragement, and receiving honest feedback help you gain perspective and reaffirm your commitment. This connection reminds you that struggle is universal and that resilience is built not in isolation, but through support and shared experience. External injustices and systemic barriers may add layers of difficulty, especially for those facing discrimination or lack of opportunity. These realities can intensify the conflict and require additional courage to overcome. Yet many visionary leaders transform their adversity into a platform for change, advocating not only for themselves, but for others facing similar battles. As you navigate this tension, growth becomes inevitable. Every challenge met with determination, every failure reframed as a lesson, and every moment of doubt confronted with courage deepens your resilience. The conflict that once threatened to break you becomes the forge in which your vision and character are tempered. This ongoing battle is the essence of leading with energy and vision. It shapes you from within, transforming ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. Those storms will continue to come. Your capacity to endure, adapt, and thrive grows stronger with each passing day. Choosing grit over comfort, discipline over distraction, and vision over doubt is a lifelong commitment. It demands continuous reflection, honest assessment, and the humility to learn and evolve. But the reward is a life lived with purpose, authenticity, and unstoppable momentum. Your conflict is not a sign of weakness, but the heartbeat of your story, a story of courage, resilience, and relentless pursuit. And so you move forward, undaunted and unwavering, ready to rise again with each new dawn. The turning point in your journey does not come with fanfare or dramatic bursts of triumph. Rather, it often arrives quietly, sometimes in the stillness of a sleepless night, sometimes in the fleeting moments between doubt and decision. It's a subtle but seismic shift, a moment when the weight of your struggles crystallizes into clarity and the silent resilience you've cultivated erupts into undeniable power. For so long, the storms battered you. Every setback, every failure, every whispered doubt felt like a wave threatening to pull you under. You wrestled with exhaustion, frustration, and the temptation to give up. You questioned your worth, your purpose, and whether the vision you held was worth the cost. That internal struggle between hope and despair, persistence and surrender seemed endless. Then, in a moment that might seem ordinary to the outside world, but extraordinary to you, the fog lifts. You see now that your strength was never about avoiding storms or emerging unscathed. It was about standing firm despite the winds and rains. You realize that the resilience you showed quietly, day after day, choice after choice, has been building a foundation far stronger than you imagined. This resilience is not just endurance, it is your power. You understand that doubt is a sign you're pushing your limits. That fear is a natural companion on the path to growth. And that failure is not a verdict, but a teacher. The voice that once whispered, "You can't," is met with a louder declaration, "I will." This realization ignites a profound mindset shift. You move from asking, "Can I succeed?" to affirming, "I will persist no matter what." You stop waiting for perfect conditions or external approval. Instead, you claim full ownership of your journey, trusting that consistent effort, fueled by purpose, will carry you forward. This shift transforms your relationship with struggle. Discomfort is no longer a barrier, but a necessary passage. You embrace challenges as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your vision. You learn to lean into discomfort rather than resist it, recognizing that every storm you weather is shaping you into the leader you aspire to be. With this clarity comes a renewed sense of motivation. Not a fleeting spark, but a steady, sustaining flame. You feel anchored by purpose, energized by vision, and empowered by self-belief. The mission that once seemed distant is now vivid and alive. Every step you take feels deliberate, every obstacle surmountable. You forgive yourself for past mistakes, releasing the burden of perfectionism and shame. This self-compassion frees you to move forward with grace. Vulnerability becomes strength, and authenticity becomes your guiding light. You no longer hide your struggles, but share them, connecting deeply with others and inspiring them through your journey. This breakthrough deepens your focus. The distractions and excuses that once scattered your energy now dissolve. You cultivate habits and environments support your vision. Your daily actions align with your highest goals. You become not just a dreamer, but a doer, disciplined, intentional, and resilient. You also recognize the power of community. Your struggles connect you to a larger network of warriors, each fighting their own storms. This shared experience fuels your courage and reminds you that you are not alone. Support, encouragement, and accountability become pillars of your ongoing success. The clarity you gain sharpens your adaptability. You understand that the path will twist and turn, that setbacks will come and go, but your commitment remains steady. This trust in yourself in the process steadies your heart and sharpens your mind. As you rise from this turning point, you embody a new identity, a resilient warrior leading with vision, grit, and unwavering faith. The storms ahead may still rage, but you stand ready not because you are fearless, but because you are unbreakable. Your silent resilience has blossomed into unstoppable power. This moment marks not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter. You move forward with clarity, strength, and purpose, knowing that every challenge is a chance to grow, and every doubt an opportunity to choose courage. Your story is one of transformation, a testament to the power of standing firm and rising beyond. This is your awakening. This is your rise. As the storm finally begins to subside and the skies clear, a profound sense of peace settles deep within you, a peace not born from circumstance or fleeting fortune, but from the enduring strength and wisdom earned through adversity. This peace is the quiet reward of relentless grit, unwavering commitment, and the courage to stand firm when everything seemed to shake. It is the calm assurance that no matter what trials lie ahead, you possess the inner foundation to face them with grace and resilience. Looking back on your journey, you realize the truth that excellence and transformation are not born from moments of ease or effortless triumphs. Instead, they are forged in the crucible of challenge and perseverance. Every setback you endured, every doubt you overcame, and every time you chose to rise again instead of surrender became a vital stitch in the fabric of your character. The path you walked was neither straight nor smooth, but it was yours, and it built a foundation stronger than any external accolade. Your sense of worth no longer depends on external validation, fleeting successes, or the approval of others. It is deeply rooted in the respect you have cultivated for yourself, the respect born of consistent effort, integrity, and authenticity. This self-respect aligns with timeless cultural values that honor perseverance, dignity, and honest leadership. It is a quiet strength that does not seek to dominate, but to stand tall with humility and grace. Authenticity becomes your guiding light. You embrace your full humanity, the flaws, the failures, the vulnerabilities, as essential parts of your story. This acceptance brings freedom. Vulnerability is no longer a source of shame or weakness, but a powerful tool for connection and growth. Through this authenticity, you inspire others to own their struggles and to see strength in imperfection. The lessons you have learned transcend your personal journey. They resonate with universal truths about the human spirit and the importance of community. Your story becomes a beacon illuminating the way for others who face their own storms. It reflects values cherished across cultures, courage and adversity, responsibility for one's path, and the pursuit of purpose beyond personal gain. Your perseverance stands as a testament to these ideals, creating a ripple effect that empowers those around you. Redemption is woven throughout your narrative, not as a distant, final event, but as an ongoing process of healing and renewal. You come to understand that redemption lies in embracing your entire story, the triumphs and the trials, and choosing to move forward with clarity and compassion. This perspective frees you from the shackles of regret and self-judgment, allowing you to build a future unburdened by the past. Tonight, as you prepare to rest, Carry this peace and clarity with you. You know the road ahead will still have challenges, but you face it with confidence forged in experience and an unshakable inner strength. Doubt no longer controls your narrative. Instead, your vision and grit guide you steadily forward. Your mission is no longer just a goal. It is a calling that permeates every part of your life, shaping your decisions, relationships, and sense of meaning. This mission grounds you in purpose and fills your days with intention and fulfillment. In this, you find true freedom, the freedom to live fully, lead with courage, and rise again no matter what. Your life stands as a testament to the power of resilience, vision, and relentless effort. As the world continues to turn, your story unfolds quietly but powerfully, a legacy built on respect, worth, dignity, and authentic leadership. And as you prepare for tomorrow, remember that every new day is an opportunity to deepen your grit, expand your vision, and inspire others through your unwavering example. Your journey is far from over. It is a living testament to the transformative power of standing firm through storms and leading with heart. This peace is yours to carry forward. The peace that comes not from the absence of storms, but from the unbreakable strength found within the eye of the hurricane. The path to excellence and resilience is never easy, but it is always worth it. Every storm you stand through, every challenge you face, and every moment you choose grit over comfort brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. If this message speaks to you, if you felt the weight of doubt but refuse to be defined by it, take a moment to reflect on the word that fuels your journey. Is it discipline, focus, strength, or perhaps courage? Share that word in the comments below. Your single word could be the spark someone else needs to keep fighting, and their word might inspire you to rise again tomorrow. Together, we create a community of warriors, relentless, authentic, and unwavering. Your voice matters. Your mission matters. Let's continue to stand strong, lead with vision, and drive excellence one powerful step at a time. Your story is part of something greater, and together we rise.